Welcome back to my channel, and this time on your demand I am doing the task 1 academic module, and of course I'll be talking about the vocabulary. And those who do not know me, I'm an Ex IELTS Examiner. And of course, let me tell you, I've already done the do's and don'ts in my video. You can please go and see that video of task 1, and I'll just pin it also, of task 1, where I have already told what you should do, what you should not do, how you should choose the graph, the trend, how should you write the overall. I have said it all. But now this time I am going to deal with vocabulary so that you will understand and able to do your tasks under 10 minutes. Yes, if you are acquainted with the vocabulary, you will be definitely able to do it. And so I will be explaining in bits and bytes so that you are able to understand it properly. And I will also be doing it in Hindi so that you people can understand. मैं हिंदी में भी करूँगी बेटा, ताकि आप बेटा समझ सको, और मैं थोड़ा थोड़ा करके बताऊंगी बिट्स एंड बाइट्स में, सो दैट यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड, आप अंडरस्टैंड कर सकेंगे. सो नाउ लेट्स गो एंड सी हाउ वी विल डिस्क्राइब, especially one that is very complicated for you, that is the line graph. And the best thing is beta, that if you understand this, you will be able to do almost all the graphs. So this is a master class for your task 1. You will be able to tackle all type of graphs. I am not saying processes and diagrams, that is a separate thing. Okay, so now let's go and dive, and be to the last. I am going to explain you properly. Thank you, and let's now dive into our lesson. So let's come to the explanation of the line graph, which is difficult, and this I have explained in my class. I am sorry for the mess, but then I will be explaining you properly. So if the rise is gradual, then it is at a 60 degree or 40 degree, whatever, then you can say it rose. Okay, if I say sales, I am taking the example of sales, witnessed, experienced and saw. You can use these, and I am now telling you about if the rise is gentle, means it is at a 60 degree. So there was a sales experienced a gentle rise, a steady rise, a slight rise, gradual and marginal rise. Okay. Now you can also use the past tense, because if the sales figures are given in the past, you will say rose. Like you will say the sales rose steadily, slightly, gradually, marginally. Now this is the adverb, that is why you are adding the ly. So I'll be just being very brief, because then the video goes wrong. Now if it is at 90 degree, if it is at suppose 80 degree, you can say that it rose dramatically, significantly, rose dramatically. Okay, the sales in the year rose dramatically, significantly, sharply, or spiked, or jumped significantly, skyrocketed means significant. Or you can write there was the sales in the year, or there was a dramatic rise, there was a significant increase in sales. Okay, or you can say the sales in the year saw or witnessed a dramatic rise, a significant increase. Okay, but it rose dramatically, significantly. So, this is how you will explain the spike here, and this can also be used in your bar graph table. You can use it, no, there is no problem. And in pie chart there is percentage, you can say the percentage of sales witnessed a gradual increase or rise or whatever, marginal rise, whatever you want to classify here. Now, coming to the next, see how we describe the decline. Again children, the decline could be sharp or gradual, it could be sharp or gradual. So, I am just taking an example. Suppose it is a what? It is a sharp, decline or decrease. So, again you will say sales saw, witnessed, experienced. Okay, you can also say it is seen that the sales in the year experienced, witnessed and saw, or it is obvious that the sales in the year da da da, and you can say experienced a decline, declined, okay, fell, experienced a fall, or sales fell. Okay, then if they again there was a marginal, witnessed a marginal decrease, gradual decrease or decline, okay, significant decline, fall, okay, then significant, again you can say decrease, but if it is sharp, then you will say naturally declined significantly, okay, and then you will say declined dramatically, okay. Then one thing that you can just do is, this is a very good vocab, plumped, plumped to stand at da da da. This means there is a sharp decline. Of course, you can say a sharp decline also. Plunge or plunged, that means there is a sharp again decline. This is very important. Okay. Then the sales plumped to, the sales plumped to these many units, whatever the units are or whatever what is it written here. Then this plummeting at, okay. So, here again you will write the data, or plummeting to you can write, okay. Then one more very good sentence, sales plunged to hit a low of dash units. Again dipped to, okay, units. I mean there was a dramatic fall steeply. So, you will say fall steeply, okay, or fell, depending upon what you want to write, steeply, this is steeply, okay. Dramatic fall, but fall dramatically, you will have to add that ly. So, do not use the same words again and again, okay. So, if the graph is going up and down like this, okay, if it is going like this, so how will you describe it? So, this is the words that I use: fluctuation, oscillation, variation and swings. So, in a sentence, fluctuations are observed in the figures of da 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 from this year to this year, or between this year to this year. Oscillations are observed, or oscillations are observed in the figures. Okay, swings are witnessed लिख सकते हो आप. In swings are, that would be good, witnessed or experienced, or variations are experienced or witnessed or seen or observed. ये सारा बेटा extempo हो जाता है because okay, in the figures of da da da, from da da to da da, ना observed की जगह आप witness भी हो सकता है. Now I think you have got it. Let's go to the next. See child, you must save this video, only then it is going to be helpful. And when you write your graph, you must open this. Okay. So now suppose this was the fluctuation which I already told you. Okay. So let me have it with the other. So this was the fluctuation I already told you. Now suppose there is a decline, and this is called a trough, and this you will use only in the line graphs. Everything goes extempo here in my class because of this thing. Because I am very used to 36 years into teaching. Okay. So ये जो है decline के बाद there is a, you can say, of course I have repeated, there is a sharp decline, dramatic decline, dramatic decrease, whatever I have already told you. I will not significant, abrupt decline, decrease, whatever you want to say. So now this is called the trough. When there is a decrease, then you will call it is a trough. This is called a trough. Now, how will you use that? The sale figures or the sales, the figures, you know, you can say remained stable at this. So, you can say this is the point, they remain stable at this. You can say it like that. Or you can say the sales, you know, or the figures reached a trough at, and then you can write the data. The sales, you know, touched a trough at this, touched, reached. These are all uncommon ones. Okay. Remained stable at. The figures, okay, remained stable at, then you can write the value. Okay, one more thing, very good one. Sales went through a trough in the year da da da. Okay, the sales hovered at, then you write the data here. The sales were, again one more thing, found hovering at, this is again extempo, this is the data you will write here. Note down these sentences, save this video, it is going to be very useful. आप long long कह देते हो ना, long से आपको सारा गड़बड़ हो जाता है, you don't understand. So this is a free class coming to you. Okay. So now let's go to the next one. As I am teaching in the class, I have no, you know, kind of script written. I just go extempo. जैसे क्लास में पढ़ाती हूँ वैसे पढ़ाना है. 36 years experience है बेटे, Ex IELTS Examiner हूँ तो extempo ही चलता है. Anyway, I am explaining it properly. तो first now we have done the fluctuations, ये हमने कर लिया है. ये decline कैसा है, we have done it. Okay, we have done, what is this? This is a trough. Now when the sales, they, you know, a kind of increase abruptly, that also I have told you, and then they reach at a point and then it comes down. So this point, okay, and then this line, suppose it is like this and it goes like this, right? So how will you describe this point and then this? Clear? ऐसे कोई नहीं पढ़ाएगा बच्चा. See, so the sales touched, reached at the highest point, or touched, reached the highest point at, or you can write here at here or here. So, okay, I will make it simpler. The sales touched or reached the highest point at, then you can put this data here, this data, okay. Or the sales touched or reached the highest point at, put the data. Or you can say here peaked at, the sales peaked at, put the data here, okay. So, this is how you describe this point, clear? I am making it dirty, but I am making it to understand you. So, sales leapt to touch the highest point at clear? So, this is a line which you can use to describe this, copy paste it, this is all copy paste. Reached or touched its lowest point, you can also say for, when you are describing a decline, that I had forgotten. So, reached or touched the lowest point, okay. So, now then this we have described, this we know how to do, this is trough, this is fluctuation, this is decline, we have done everything. So, now ma'am, how to do this? This means touched, the sales touched or reached a plateau, this is called a plateau, and this is a trough. People confuse this, they say this is a, in YouTube videos they are saying this is also a plateau, okay. So, when there is a dip, then you will call it a trough, but if it is rising, reaching at a peak, then it is called a plateau. There is no more growth or rise. So, it touched or reached a plateau, or even you can say it remained constant, the sales. And now the TV video can go very long. So, if you want your desired band score, please you are free to contact me. And बच्चों, आपका मेरे को comment चाहिए whether I taught this and whether you found it useful, and share with some of your friends who cannot afford any coaching. There are people who are really benefiting from this channel, and it's by an Ex IELTS Examiner. And please, this is my WhatsApp. I also do personal classes, group classes, and of course the evaluation. You can get accurate, evaluation of your speaking and the writing. Thank you so much for, Komal is supporting, a shout out to her. Then Harshdeep, I can remember them, very clearly. Sohail is there. So many of you, just want to reach me out. So nice of you, and I hope I have been able to help you. Thank you, and God bless you. I'll pray that all of you get your desired band scores.